Antibiotic resistance. You may have heard this term or terms like superbug recently in the media, so let's talk about it.
The public perception is that antibiotics are overprescribed and often misused. And while the majority of individuals in our community feel that they understand the importance of using antibiotics properly, only 10% of people acknowledge the imminent problems of antibiotic resistance and development of superbugs.
This is not some vague notion of potential future consequences. We are currently facing a huge problem with the proliferation of countless antibiotic-resistant bacterial strains, both in our community and worldwide. What's equally as scary is that while the prevalence of resistant pathogenic strains has been increasing in the last 20 years, the development of novel antibiotics to combat these potent agents has diminished substantially. While most people see the obvious issues with bacteria that have resistance to multiple antibiotics, many do not understand how or why these issues arise. So let's break it down.
Antibiotic resistance is the issue associated with certain disease-causing bacterial strains gaining resistances to one or more antibiotics. This means physicians will have trouble treating and caring for these patients, as many typical treatments prove ineffective at curing them.
These bacteria gain these resistances thanks to natural selection, the ability for different heritable variations of a trait to increase reproductive success in different environments. When a bacterial infection is treated with antibiotics, a small number of bacteria may have a natural resistance to this antibiotic and not be killed by it.
That means this antibiotic resistance is selected for. If the body does not completely handle the remaining bacteria, they live long enough to reproduce and eventually cause an additional infection. This new infection is now largely made of bacteria that have an antibiotic resistance, and through the process of natural selection, the virulence or danger associated with strains increases dramatically. So what can we do?
Firstly, don't take antibiotics unnecessarily. Oftentimes we use them to speed up the healing process, even if we don't really need them. Let yourself heal naturally, and make sure not to pressure your doctor to prescribe you antibiotics. By doing this, you can avoid the chance to select for antibiotic-resistant bacteria to begin with.
Finally, if you do take antibiotics, make sure to finish your regimen. Not finishing a course of antibiotics can be a major contributor to the growth and spread of resistant strains.